Hey everybody, it's me, LaRasha, Goddess Queen, just me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Tauruses, you are up. So this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Taurus cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you're a Taurus node, North Node, I am including you in this video as well. Or if you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Taurus in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you too. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Taurus in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Taurus in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you as well. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign that's in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you're born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings. I am including North Node in this video because North Node has to handle with your past life karma and your karma in this lifetime. So with it being the month of Libra, leaving Libra season, and Libra season is about justice, is about fairness, is about karma, it's about truth. Taking responsibilities as well as making decisions. Okay, so I am including that information as far as when it comes to this reading. Let me turn off my volume real quick. Oh, I just read something from my cousin. Sorry. Okay. It's about taking responsibility, okay? So also balancing yourself, but also wanting fairness. So a lot of truth could have been revealed to you during Libra season, a lot of wanting justice for a lot of situations. Karma, it's also getting ready to be Mercury retrograde, which starts on the 30th, the 31st. The 30th, a lot of people experience it a week before. I have already experienced it the first week of October, because again, the higher the higher that you raise your frequency, the higher that you raise your vibrations, you're going to start noticing that you are working against a time clock. Okay. So when it comes to these planets, these different full moons, new moons, all these different energy shifts, you are trying to figure out exactly where you are as far as when it comes to your awareness of what's going on. So a lot of y'all could be ahead and you realize like you are in a time warp. It's hard for me to explain it, but you can really feel and see how you've been doing the same thing over and 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 over every year. In the same time in the month, okay, or the same day. And Snapchat and Facebook has helped me when they do these memories realize exactly how I've been put in the same thing over and over, and that's how it lets you understand how much they've been manipulating time to make you go through the same thing over and over and over and over. And the ones of us that have true purposes, you see the big delays, you see everything getting revealed to you in front of your eyes. So I'm saying this for a reason, because there's change that is coming, and it's that time clock is about to expire. And a lot of people know that. So if you are pushed to change who you are and since you were a child and who you are now, and if you know you have a strong purpose and you had to go through a major awakening that you didn't have no parts of you being involved in, and it just pushed you into a certain position in certain parts of your life to push you ahead on your purpose, congratulations. And I tell everybody, there's a lot of people that's involved in this big change that's getting ready to happen. And again, you are the first responders. Tauruses are cross watchers that's watching this video. Anybody that takes part of Taurus, I'm even going to say spell work, all that stuff, okay? Anybody that takes part of the unknown and removes themselves from their belief system and allow themselves to change, allow themselves to grow, allow themselves to purge, allow themselves to heal from all the things that you have been traumatized when you were a child to who you are as an adult. And we are still getting traumatized because of things and the way that everything has been manipulated. You are the first rescuers to help these other people that have not even shifted. There's some people that are getting ready to shift. It's going to be just like a light switch. And they already said this. They said it in the Bible. They already said it in everything. When everything comes revealed, a lot of things is going to be changing. And again, twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, y'all are all part of this because it's all part of the matrix. And everybody has a role. And everybody has a role in helping everybody move forward. And there's some people that are not going to be moving forward. Some people are going to stay asleep. And the way that you have to see this whenever you go through these purgings, when you go through these awakenings, when you go through these emotional crises and these difficulties that get thrown into your face, you have to see it as everybody has a contract, regardless if they have a soul or if they have a spirit. And whatever the ending of them in this lifetime is, that's the contract that they signed before they were born. So there is going to be certain people that's not going to make it to this shift. There's going to be certain people that came in and just experienced, the new creation of what Earth and the new creation of what Gaia is. If you really know that the true history behind Earth, and about, again, a lot of people, aliens, because they're gonna release all that stuff. Okay. It's different species and us being humans, and we're all on a world together where we are living as one another, regardless if we're one race. And there's a lot of people that are real pure-hearted people, regardless of what race you are, or what culture you are. When you are more about respecting a person, about more seeing a person being happy, more seeing people smiling, not more of hate, not more of wishing difficulties on other people because other people has better than you, or judging people or any of that. When you are really pure of heart, you go into a cycle of different things that's going to happen to you in your life. And it's all been manipulated since you were created, since you came into this earth, because you are a part of the better good. You're not seeing people as colors, even though that there's certain things that need to be revealed as far as when it comes to races, which it is, to help everybody understand what's going on, because everything has to come to truth. So, but at the same time, when, again, like I said, divine partnerships, same-sex relationships, all of y'all are sacred union relationships. When you are a divine partner, you have a relationship with somebody that is of a different culture or a different race than you, a different bloodline than you, because you're for the greater good of the earth. So you're here to let, like the saying with Martin Luther King, him seeing, black children and white children and together. And that's where we're really getting ready to be at, because everybody's going to understand why it's been so much evil. It's been so much hate. It's been so much battling yourself, and then also battling. A lot of people didn't know that you have a 3D physical battle, and then you also have your 5D spirit and soul battle. And again, the way that we have been brought up, we've been brought to be manipulating that we don't have a soul, we don't have a spirit. Okay. So we've been manipulated to just believe that we have a spirit when some of us have souls. So again, it stops and delays our purpose of who we're supposed to be, because if we don't know who we are when we come into this world, and they brainwash you and manipulate you and keep you asleep, then you're going to have hard times. You're going to have hard difficulties. You're going to pick onto the things that they have put in front of us to entertain us and make it seem that that's the way that life should be. Okay. So I'm just here to help you understand what's going on. If you're watching this video, if you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my readings. I also, if you have timestamps in the bottom section of the comment section of all of my videos, you can go directly to that. If you want to go directly to the reading, if you don't want to hear me talk, or if you don't are pressed on time, okay? If you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will get blocked, and you will not be able to come back on my channel. I also have music in the background because I am, one of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency. So there is music in the background to help other people that possibly have that same gift as me, okay? I'm a different type of reader. I'm about truth. I know where I come from. I know what my bloodline is. I see the visions. Even though people think I'm crazy, but once people start living my life and living the visions that I've seen, then they have no choice but to stand beside me if they're for me, because they're going through the same thing, and now they're seeing what I was seeing, and they're having different issues and different difficulties in their life, but we're all still going and battling for the same thing. And I did, when I was shuffling your pre-shuffle for your cards, Taurus, I did see the 5 of Wands. So again, that is battling, that's conflicts. So a lot of y'all could be battling your 3D right now, and then also battling in the spiritual sense of protecting your spirit, protecting your soul. And then, like I was saying, the way that we have been manipulated, we have been taught that we had neither one. So just imagine you being a child and not knowing that you have something else to guide you, have something else to help you and lead you and protect you, and you are not even aware that it even exists. So how much harm, how much conflict you are putting on your soul, you're putting on your spirit, and it just causes a lot of difficulties. It causes a lot of tower moments in your life. So a lot of people are not denying their higher self. And when I mean they're not denying their higher self, they're allowing their 3D avatar body, their physical body, to allow their soul, their spirit to guide them. And there's somebody that I can say that y'all should watch. And his name is KRS-One. And he had a seminar where he was in front of a university, and my twin ray sent me this, and this is where I started realizing he was my twin ray. He sent me this, and he was like, watch this, because this is crazy, because he was waking up, but then stuff happened with him that, you know, caused him to stop and delay his purpose as well. But he's waking up. Everybody is, if you're on this twin flame, twin ray, divine partner, regardless if they don't want to, they're waking up in some shape or form. It's just going to be a harder experience for those ones that have been denying to waking them up themselves, okay? And it's just going to be it's going to be harder. I'm just going to say a lot harder, because again, it's like a light switch. And if they're getting in all that information of who you are and who your soul is, that's why it's called the Phoenix Rising. That's why it's so much anger. That's why there's so much anger when you start remembering, and your ancestors, your higher self, start revealing to who you are, and the things that have been done to you, and the things that have been done to your bloodline, and the people that's in your environment, regardless of what race it is. You have so much anger, and you go through a Phoenix Rising stage, and you have to learn to balance your emotions. And again, with them manipulating everything, it makes it very hard for somebody to go through the dark night of the soul. It makes somebody very hard to get on a spiritual journey to try to heal, because you're battling two different battles, and a lot of people are not aware that they're battling two different battles. Okay, 3D and 5D. Okay, so I'm just here to help you, Tauruses. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, I have music in the background. If you're interested in any of these decks, if you're interested in any of these cards, they're listed in the description box. I also have my own Amazon store. If the decks are available on Amazon, you can get them on Amazon. Also, if you're into energy healing stones, crystals, incense, any of that, if you don't have your own crystal rock or stone store in your area, get on Amazon and you can purchase it on Amazon. They also sell all this stuff inside of Walmart now. Okay, just make sure you clean everything that you get. Okay, and if you don't know how to clean your stones, you don't know how to clean your rocks, get on Google. Google is your best friend right now. Okay, especially while everybody's going through this awakening. Okay, so there's people here to help. There's people that's here to guide you. That's a part of your soul family. And these people can be in different sectors of the world, different countries. If you're in another country and you're watching my video, whoever's watching my video, I'm a part of your soul tribe. And again, I keep saying it's a good part. It could be a good representation of a relationship that me and you have, or it can be a bad, because you could be one of the people that's planted here to stop me. And how I was saying, everybody's going to have to see people as souls and spirits after all these changes happen. And so get ready, change is coming. So the cards have already been shuffled. The main deck, we will shuffle and cut them on camera. The other decks, we will cut them on camera. It's ending Libra season, going into Scorpio season. So the 25th is the end of the Libra/Scorpio cusp. And then it's going to Scorpio. So prepare yourself. We had that full moon in Aries. Hopefully you took care of yourself and protected yourself. Again, Mercury retrograde starts on October the 31st, and that's about karma. A lot of your, people's exes, people that's coming in to stop you on your journey. A lot of people from your soul tribe past are new people coming in to assist you. Also paying attention to the agendas that each person has with them, with the relationship that you and this person has, as far as them helping you. Let's see. And where am I as far as time? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury, or if you're a Taurus quest baby, Taurus node, or if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has strong Taurus in their chart, or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Taurus in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Taurus in their chart. Oh, the KRS-One. I'm going to post it in the comments. So what I was trying to say, there was a KRS-One was in a seminar with, let me just stop. He was in a seminar with college students, and he was saying he had a bumper sticker or sticker that said Rockstar, the energy on it, the energy drink Rockstar. And he was like, say this word without physically speaking it. And he was like, just say it in your head without physically speaking it. And so he gave everybody a couple of seconds to do that. And then he said, did you hear yourself physically say that without you speaking it? And everybody was like, yes. He said, so who is that that's talking to you? And that's when he made me realize the difference between my soul and my spirit, because your soul and your spirit always talks to you, even if you physically are not moving your voice. That's part of your intuition. I'm going to put that link there at the bottom of the comment. So if y'all want to watch that, it's very informational, very enlightening, very informational if you take the time to watch that. Okay. Okay, Taurus, and I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take part of your energy. Uh-oh. Oh, we have the 3 of Pentacles coming out. So the 3 of Pentacles represents, let me put this down. The 3 of Pentacles represents, when it's reversed, this represents somebody feeling, okay, so let's say Tauruses are cross watchers, or Taurus, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, possibly could have put in other situations as far as when it comes to relationships, putting more into other things. It could have been family, friends, a job, a situation where they were not occupying the connection between you and them. Because when the 3 of Pentacles is upright, this is about giving and receiving, but it also represents somebody giving into other things and not giving into the situation with your masculine or with their feminine. Okay. So there could be multiple people that this person could have been involved in, is what I'm hearing. I feel that some of y'all possibly could have been giving and more into a certain situation than you were receiving as well. I do feel that some of y'all possibly are also dealing with somebody somebody that's thinking that they possibly is too good for you. So I do feel that some of y'all possibly could have been dealing with somebody that thought that they were too good for you. And this could be Taurus, your masculine or your feminine, because again, if you are a twin flame, you're a twin ray, or even a divine partner, and you're in any of those journeys, they also go through those phases where, again, typically there's some type of difference between the masculine and the feminine, regardless if you're a same-sex relationship, where there's a phase where one person thinks that they're too good for the other person because there's other people that's in competition, and it could be by looks, it could be by something that this person has. This person could be very materialistic. This also represents finances and in money. So it could have been, this person could have been very materialistic, and you the things that they wanted in life you possibly couldn't offer them. And so I'm feeling like some of y'all could have been dealing with that as well. Okay, but when the Three of Pentacles is reversed, this represents laziness. This also represents somebody being very narrow-minded. So I do feel that some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that does feel that, you know, you they were too good for you. They could have been very, very selfish, and that's the reason why they were putting it into other things. Again, there could have been somebody that was involved in another situation as far as a karmic or another soulmate relationship. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands coming up upright. We have the Emperor card being reversed, which represents Taurus, which represents Aries. So you can be a Taurus / Aries cusp baby, or Aries / Taurus cusp baby. Excuse me, let me say it the proper way. Aries / Taurus cusp baby, or you can have Taurus or you can have Aries in their chart, whichever, or you can just see this person as the Emperor. Okay, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Some of y'all could be having issues as far as when it comes to father figures, or this could represent, again, an uncle, somebody that is you know, a higher, an elder, or this could represent your job. So I feel that some of y'all possibly could have issues as far as when it comes to a job. There could be a burning situation as far as when it comes to, again, father figure, your masculine, your masculine, or again, a brother, an uncle, or employer. Okay, your boss. We have the Hangman card, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio being reversed. We have the Four of Swords being upright. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So this represents deception, sneaky energy, somebody that has a hidden agenda. So some of y'all could have been dealing with a situation, again, that somebody could have been stealing money from you, because I will say the Three of Pentacles, where you were dealing with somebody that was stealing money from you, and that could have been a hidden agenda. This person could have also been stealing from you and then giving to other people, is what I'm hearing. Wow. So some of y'all were dealing with somebody that possibly was taking from you and giving to a karmic, or giving to a soulmate, or giving to other people. I heard that. And then I also hear that some of y'all were dealing with a situation, let's say if this is your masculine or your feminine, let's say if they did invest in a relationship with the karmic or with the soulmate, and this karmic and the soulmate knew about you, this person is possibly getting ready to gain some assets from your masculine or your feminine. Okay, they're gonna lose some type of financial assets behind this karmic or this soulmate, and they did it on purpose, is what I'm hearing. And this could be, like I said, it could be your work environment. It can be a karmic. I'm gonna say a karmic relationship could come in any form. That can be your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your auntie, your uncles, because some of y'all have these relationships where you have been living and dealing with these people that's in your environment through multiple past lives. Okay, and so they are considered as a karmic relationship, because you can have a enemy that's playing a role as a brother in this lifetime. You can have an enemy that's playing a role as a father in this lifetime. You can have an enemy that's playing a role as your child in this lifetime. When a soul and spirit wins a certain battle in the spiritual realm, there's certain contracts that are involved that these people can take part of. And again, that's the reason why a lot of us don't know what a soul and spirit is, because they want you to lose these battles while you're a child. And when you're a child, you know, you get into a lot of things, you get in a lot of trouble, you make a lot of wrong decisions because you have a lot of different things that you don't even know that you're battling. And I feel that there was some hidden agendas about this relationship and this connection that you have with an individual that's in your environment. So this represents sneakiness, it represents deception, it represents greed, it also represents anxiety. So I feel that a lot of y'all possibly could be dealing with anxiety. You possibly have a lot of burdens that you're dealing with, a lot of weights that's on your shoulders. When the 10 of Wands comes out, this represents burdens, it represents weights on shoulders. This could be your burdens, other people's burdens, your masculine, your feminines, your children, your family, your friends, your job. But this also represents somebody wanting to work as a team. So let's say if some of y'all are dealing with your masculine, your feminine, or even if this was a father figure or a job, some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that did play some type of trickery, or they were had some type of hidden motives, or they did deceive you in some type of way, where this person knows they brought about a lot of burdens when it comes to the connection between you and them. They know that you were not being loyal. They were not honoring their commitment, whichever role that they play in the relationship between you and them. Whoever you're thinking about at this moment while you're watching this video, that's who you're, okay? When the Emperor card is reversed, this represents controlling energy. It represents somebody having an ego problem as well as anger issues, but not honoring their commitment, okay? Not being loyal, not being the ruler, not being the husband or the wife, because this could be a woman. That you could be dealing with a woman that is you could be a Taurus masculine right now, and your woman, the feminine that you have that you're dealing with, could have more masculine energy in their chart. And again, if you look at their birth charts, it's going to tell you that a lot of relationships now is where there's a lot of rows where women have more masculine energy than their divine feminine or their divine masculine, okay? And it causes issue because, again, that's an ego battle between two different people, but not understanding what you're involved in. And again, you don't know what's in your birth chart, so you don't know how to put these elements together to become your own magician, to help balance yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. And until people start to sit down and really take in consideration of what the things that have happened in their life and the things that they need to do as far as when it comes to change, they're always going to have this battle between their 3D body and also their 5D spirit or their 5D soul, if you understand what I'm saying. But I feel that y'all were dealing with somebody that possibly just had a real ego problem or a real pride problem, okay? This person was very ego driven, is what I'm getting from this. This is also somebody abusing their power. So let's say if somebody was taking money from you, regardless if this is your masculine, your feminine, your brother, your father, your uncle, whoever, a job, they were abusing their power, okay? And greed was possibly involved in a certain situation, okay, is what I'm getting, okay? But I do feel that some of y'all do have somebody that realized that they caused a lot of major delays as far as when it comes to the connection between you and them because of their procrastination. And if they were being deceptive, if they were lying or, involved in any type of trickery, this person is realizing that. There could have been some type of separation that took place between you and this person, because you do have the 4 of Swords coming out. So this represents, resting. It represents physical healing, represents no movement. So there could have been no movement, no communication, no physical action between you and this individual that deceived you, okay? I do feel that some of y'all have also had a lot of wolves in sheep clothing that has been getting exposed to them. So let's say if this is their masculine or your feminine and they put in other situations, they possibly have wolves in sheep clothing that's getting revealed to them. And it could be both of y'all, especially depending on where you are in your journey. It could be time for people that are not meant for you to be get exposed because y'all are getting ready to go into union, okay? But I do feel that there's somebody feeling like they were trapped in a certain situations. I feel that there were certain attachments, and it could be money involved. Let's say if they are dealing with a karmic, or if they're dealing with a soulmate, and there is assets involved that this person put in. There again, I told you at the beginning that there is going to be somebody that is going to be losing some type of finances. But this is also self-sabotaging energy. So with it coming out with the Hangman, it just represents somebody self-sabotaging themselves, and this person is realizing they self-sabotage themselves as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and this person, because they were procrastinating, they were playing the victim. Some of y'all possibly could have been dealing with a karmic or a soulmate, or somebody that pretty much has a issue as far as when it comes to their mental stability, is what I'm hearing as well, and it caused a lot of delays as far as when it comes to you just moving forward. So I feel that some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was lacking spiritual fulfillment within themselves, and it caused a lot of delays as far as when it comes to you just doing the things that you need to do. And regardless if this was going towards your masculine, going towards your feminine, some of y'all could have had lack of finances, or struggles as far as when it comes to your self-esteem, if with the Emperor card being reversed as well, and that could have been a battle that you were also going through, okay? But this represents bad news. It also represents fears. It also represents feeling stuck, okay? Feeling stuck, and as well as dealing with overall fears. So some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that possibly felt that they were, again, if this person felt that they were too good for you, this person is now having fears that you are not going to take this person back, is what I'm hearing. Okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles coming up upright. We have the Justice card being reversed, which represents Libra. And then we have the Two of Swords being upright. So I'm seeing this as far as the way that this energy is coming out. Again, wolves in sheep clothing being exposed to a certain individual. This person that's getting exposed to them in front of their eyes, you could have caused you a lot of burdens as far as when it comes to your foundation, your stability. I feel, again, if this is your masculine or this is your feminine, they're wanting to come back and they're wanting to help and rebuild the relationship between you and them. They know that they did not put into the relationship that they need to, and they possibly put in, again, to a karmic or a soulmate relationship more than they wanted to. And what it ended up doing was just causing them a lot of burdens in their life, a lot of burdens in their situation. And I feel that somebody is no longer wanting to commit to something that they committed to, okay? Because they're realizing, again, the inconsistency as far as when it comes to the connection between them and this person, and they're not receiving any justice out of the situation. So some of y'all could be cutting somebody completely off because you're realizing that this person is not bringing any consistency, or not bringing you any type of fairness when it comes to the connection between you and this person. And this also represents conceited energies, dealing with somebody that is a know-it-all, okay? So some of y'all are dealing with somebody that's a know-it-all. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that has a big, real ego problem. Big ego problem. This person has big ego problem. But I see with all these sword cards coming out, and with the Justice card being reversed, some of y'all possibly could be dealing with a situation as far as when it comes to a legal situation as well, where you were not getting any justice as far as when it comes to that. Some of y'all could be getting bad news as far as when it comes to the way that you're getting judged for certain things, is what I'm hearing. If this is a legal case. I'm hearing injustice in a legal case. Or this could be injustice in a job. Let's keep going. Look, wow. But guess what? Some of y'all are finna receive justice because you've been fighting. Like, there's been an unfair situation, and this could be an unfair situation in a job. This can be an unfair situation as far as a legal case. If you've been dealing with the court systems and you know that you've been going through an unfair situation, and this situation has caused a lot of burdens in your life, I feel, again, that there's somebody that's realizing their reckless behavior, and now they're wanting to team up and work with you and bring justice to the situation. Some of y'all possibly are not wanting, like, y'all don't trust this person because of the fact of how they dealt with you in the past. Some of y'all are going to allow this person to show their true colors, is what I'm show. Like, I'm not saying their true colors, but show you that they really want to work and want to rebuild. Okay, because I do feel that somebody is wanting to take a load off of somebody's shoulders. Okay, is what I'm hearing. But this represents Libra. So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that has Libra in their chart. You have this too. This could be representing a same-sex relationship. This could also represent a twin flame, a twin ray partnership. Again, you have the Emperor card, which typically is the masculine, your feminine. So this could be a reading for you as far as when it comes to that. It could be a Libra that's coming back from your past that didn't give you justice and they were not honoring their commitment. You have the Star card, which represents Aquarius. So with the Star card coming out, how I was saying earlier, that somebody is dealing with somebody that is not just spiritually balanced with themselves. Wow. Let me put that over there. So if this person, I'm just seeing that this person that they're dealing with, if this is a karmic, this person is not spiritually or mentally balanced with themselves. This person, again, could have had hidden motives as far as when it comes to the relationship that this person settled themselves in, is what I'm hearing. But I do feel that this person is letting go of all the burdens. They're letting go of all the burdens that this person is causing them. And again, if they're letting go of the burdens, they're possibly going to be certain assets that this person possibly invested with this karmic or with this soulmate, and they're going to lose. Or this could have been a job that you invested in, and some of y'all possibly are just walking away from it. This also represents feeling drained. This also represents loss of a friendship or loss of a love. This also represents loss of hopelessness, okay? So I do feel that there's going to be an ending to a karmic relationship, regardless if this is a lover karmic, a father role, or a boss role, or a brother relationship, and you know that this person's just as toxic and they were just bringing a lot of conflicts to you. You're cutting this person out, is what I'm hearing. If this person is coming back from your past, like I told you, they're coming in with an apology. They're wanting to reconcile with you. They're wanting to express their love. They're wanting to just show you how much you really mean to them. When the Knight of Cups comes out, this represents the lover. This represents somebody being in their sensitive energy. So this person could be very emotional when they come and express and open up to them. They could have been, again, holding back, or, you know, if they were deceiving themselves and procrastinating when it comes to them just opening up or just being committed to you, this person is realizing, again, their wrong behavior, is what I'm hearing. Their wrong behavior. But I feel that somebody's getting ready to express themselves. I feel that somebody is coming with an apology. This person is coming with an apology. I'm hearing they want to apologize. They want to apologize. The Devil, because they know that they were possibly attached to something. And again, if this was a karmic or if this was a bad situation that was toxic, this person is realizing their wrongdoings. They know that they were attached to something. This also represents, again, let's say if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partnership, you do feel like you have an attachment to that person because of the fact of how connected you and this person are, okay? Because this person is your other half. So it feels like you are in change when it comes to this connection and you can't get away. And then there's a lot of toxic energy and a lot of toxic things that y'all both go through, okay? So I feel that there is somebody that's knowing that they have a connection with their masculine or their feminine, and their masculine and feminine could have been the one that was more toxic, the one that was bringing more of the toxic energy into the relationship, because this person could have been attached to certain addictions or certain people that were not good to them, or a certain lifestyle or certain thinking pattern that was causing this person just to do wrong against their masculine or their feminine. Okay. But this represents lust. It represents temptation. It represents obsessions. And like I told you, if this person that you're dealing with, some of y'all are dealing with somebody that has a real big ego problem, and this person is possibly very obsessed. You could be dealing, your masculine or feminine can be dealing with a karmic or soulmate that's obsessed about you. Tauruses are cross watchers. You know that your Taurus is dealing with a karmic that is obsessed about you. Whichever, or I do feel that y'all are dealing with some type of obsession. And I'm hearing fatal attraction. Some of y'all are, your masculine and your feminine, or even you Taurus is involved in a fatal attraction. Okay. And this represents Capricorn. So we have Aquarius, we have Libra here twice. We have the Knight of Cups, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. We have the Hangman, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. And then we have the Emperor card, which represents Taurus, as well, Aries, as well as Taurus, okay? And if you're a cusp baby, I forgot to state, okay? An Aries cusp baby. An Aries Taurus cusp baby, your birthday is from April the 16th through April the 22nd. And if you are Taurus / Gemini, your birthday is from May the 17th through May the 23rd. They're wanting me to say that. I know I got ahead of myself earlier. Let's keep going. We have playfulness. So this person is coming in with some type of playfulness. Again, they're coming in bringing in an apology. There could be some intimacy that's involved between you and this person, is what I'm hearing. You have to capture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Chemistry, because the chemistry between you and this person is real, even if it feels toxic sometimes. Okay, even if it feels toxic sometimes, this person cannot deny the connection between you and them. You cannot not deny the connection between you and them. Okay, it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have unequated love. So earlier I was saying that some of y'all are going to be ending it with a karmic relationship, regardless if this is a love relationship, a boss, a father. Some of y'all are cutting somebody completely out because, again, their true character and true nature has been revealed to you. Okay, so it says there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It says you got the power. It's use your ability to resolve this situation. You can do it using your abilities, following your intuition, using the spiritual gifts that you have been giving to you. Okay. Standing in your personal power, gaining your inner strength. Okay. Disciplining yourself, as well as putting out boundaries for other people to respect you. Let go. So letting go of something that's no longer serving you, something that's unhealthy, something that is toxic, regardless if it's the job, a relationship with family members or friends. Cutting away of addictions, drugs, alcohol, an ego problem, a pride problem. Letting that go. Letting go of any resentment. Letting go of any bitterness. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Emotional healing. So taking the time to heal. You have the Four of Swords coming out. So a lot of y'all possibly are going to go into rest mode once you break away from whatever this is that's toxic. A lot of y'all could be keeping to yourself, doing the things that you need to do as far as when it comes to healing. Some of y'all could be taking part of energy healing stones, okay? With the Hangman card being reversed, I will recommend some sodite, okay? I would also recommend, with the Libra card being reversed twice, some bloodstone. You have the Star card being reversed. I would recommend some turquoise. You have the Emperor card being reversed. I'll recommend some emerald or some ruby. Okay. And that would help you get through the healing that you need at that moment in time. So it says, as your heart heals from old emotional pain, you receive new beginnings and love. Cola fish spirit. So it says there is always enough. So knowing that there's always enough, knowing that you are enough, knowing that you are deserving, as well as giving unconditional love, as well as receiving that. And some of y'all possibly just didn't know your worth because y'all kept dealing with toxic relationships where you were dealing with people that had ego problems, or they were put here to beat down your confidence and beat down your self-esteem, and then dealing with other people that's in your environment that just thinks that they're too good for you. Okay. And some of y'all could have received certain criticism, certain harassment, certain judgment from these certain individuals. So just knowing that you're enough, knowing that you are deserving, as well as giving love. Okay. Of receiving and giving love. This is a 36, a 9. So 9s is about moving on, happiness, and growth. Dog spirit. So somebody's wanting to be loyal. This person is coming in with some type of loyalty. This is you honoring your commitments, being loyal to yourself, taking responsibility, okay, as well as making decisions. I do feel that some of y'all do have somebody that's wanting to be your protector. Okay, and this person is realizing that they were not protecting the relationship and were not protecting the union the way that they need to, whatever relationship that you're in. Okay, so it says be loyal to what you love. So we have a 19 here, which is a 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is about new beginnings. Stag spirit. So it says take the lead. So taking the lead, being the emperor, being the empress that you are destined to be. Honoring your commitment, being noble, okay, being noble, and then also seeking passion. So a lot of y'all could be thinking about, let's say if you are ending a toxic situation as far as when it comes to a job, a lot of y'all could be thinking about being your own boss, being an entrepreneur, taking on your own business is what I'm hearing. Not being afraid. Some of y'all could have had fears as far as when it comes to, stepping out on your own. And that's where that fear was coming from earlier, how I was saying. So they're saying for you to be courageous and now take the lead. Somebody is coming back with an apology, and now they're wanting to honor their commitment. Now they're wanting to be the leader and wanting to be the protector as far as when it comes to the connection between you and them. So let's say if your father, or if you had a brother, or if you had an uncle that was supposed to protect you, I feel that this person is realizing that they did not protect you the way that they needed to protect you. And now this person is wanting to be the protector now. Okay, so you do have some of y'all that do have somebody that's from your past, and this could be a family member, and they're wanting to come back into your life because they know that they were not doing the things as far as the things that they were needing to do as far as protecting you when you were a child. We have a 58, 13 here, so that represents 4, which represents stability. Prince of Winter, so this represents the Page of Swords. So this is okay, so the Page of Swords, am I right? The Page of Swords, yeah. The Page of Swords. So this says intelligent, determined, focused, and impulsive. So it says seek out an intelligent solution to your problem. You need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So I feel that some of y'all, again, we're dealing with unexpected changes, had to make swift and quick decisions. Some of y'all are going to take the time to make a decision. Again, let's say if you are thinking about leaving a certain situation, a certain relationship, regardless if this was with a job, you're a family member, or even with a karmic or a soulmate, making that decision, getting yourself out of that, toxic environment for your overall good. So letting go of something that you know that's not good for you, okay? Not being impulsive is what I'm hearing. 6 of Winter, a lot of sword energy in this reading. This represents going towards something, the woman in the boat. This could also represent separation, but it also represents marriage. It also represents a love proposal. So if this person is coming into it with an apology, some of y'all could be receiving a love proposal, a marriage, a commitment from your masculine or your feminine. It says positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. There could be some traveling that needs to be involved. There could be you and your masculine, your feminine going traveling together, okay? Even if it's a 5-minute distance that's traveling, that's involved. Okay, so I have my Libra, my Isis Oracle deck out. We have Flower of Life. So it says divine creativity and manifestation. So let's get the book. Okay, so it says you are entering a fertility period of your life. Focus on your creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for you to bloom. So earlier, how I was saying the phoenix rising, right? Rising from the ashes, allowing yourself to shine, allowing yourself to bloom, allowing yourself to go through the growth, allowing yourself to go through the purging and the changing phase, not denying your higher self the growth and the potential that you can bring to your 3D part of you. Okay, so I feel that somebody's getting ready to be motivated. They're saying that you're going to be more in your creative thoughts. Allow that part of you to take control. It says this oracle suggests that the time is ripe for you to choose to align yourself with love each morning, so that your thoughts will serve you well, and the manifestations you set in motion will be ones that enhance your life experiences, rather than more of what you do not want to experience. Okay, it says it can require time, habit, and consistency to change patterns of thought and behavior, but can be done. You are guided now to allow yourself permission to detach from the past thoughts and behaviors, to bear the challenge of not knowing who you are and how will be not knowing who you are and how you will be on the other side of the transformation in order to let it happen. So how this is basically just coinciding with what I said earlier, letting your higher self, allowing your higher self to take over, allowing your 3D body to allow your 5D spirit and your 5D soul to take over. Y'all make sure y'all watch that KRS-One video. I said it for a reason. Wow. Main male. So this person is getting ready to make, they know that they are the main male in your life. Again, this could be a father. This can be an employer. This could be a brother or an uncle. Okay. Somebody is wanting to come in and give you an apology. They're also wanting to be your protector. They're knowing that they did not protect you. They did not honor their commitment. Now this person is wanting to put in effort. They're wanting to take down the burdens that they cause into your life. Okay. This is a one, which is about new beginnings. We have family room, which represents 24 hours to this turnaround time can happen anywhere between 24 hours to 3 months. But this also represents confirming that some of y'all are also dealing with the situation, like I said, with the father figure. Okay, and a brother or an uncle, somebody that's a father figure, a family member. Okay, drama in as far as when it comes to family, dealing with issues as far as when it comes to the home. This person is now wanting to come in and rebuild the connection and rebuild the foundation that they avoided in building in the first place, is what I'm hearing. So we have a 21 here, which is a 3. I told you some of y'all are dealing with legal situations. Some of y'all are getting ready to be judged. There's a karmic or a soulmate that's getting ready to be judged. This could also, again, be somebody that you're dealing with that's in your energy that has an ego problem or a controlling problem that's getting ready to be judged. Okay. We have a 30 here, which is a 3, which a 3 is about connection, your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul. And last card, it says the past is now behind you. Release it, embrace it, new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Oh, how this reading aligned, Tauruses. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you and you have a great day.